Welcome to my presentation on multi-age planning at Sandy Plains School. At Sandy Plains School, we run multi-age classrooms. I'm the teacher in the Prep to Year 3 classroom. In our classroom, children look to each other and not just to the teacher for learning opportunities. This presentation will highlight the necessary considerations in planning for a multi-age classroom. Multi-age planning for literacy. This presentation will focus on a sequence of literacy lessons designed to teach Prep to Year 3 students the difference between imaginative and informative text. The lesson plans align directly to the Australian Curriculum English Strand Prep to Year 3. The presentation will focus on the importance of differentiation, teaching strategies and resources when planning for a multi-age classroom. The importance of differentiation in a multi-age classroom. Differentiation refers to how the same teacher organises learning for different individuals and/or groups of learners. The teachers need to be accommodating to differences in students' learning styles and abilities. The multi-age classroom supports the individual growth that is child-centred rather than curriculum-centred. So teachers need to adapt the curriculum and routines to suit the needs of their learners. According to Ashman and Elkins, teachers should strive to make diversity a common and accepted feature of the classroom and value and promote difference. How do the lesson plans cater for differentiation? The literacy rotations are designed so students work in groups according to their developmental and ability levels. This helps to accommodate the student that presents with intellectual impairment. According to the Queensland Studies Authorities, students that work with others that have similar capabilities, needs and interests are able to deepen and extend understandings and make links between prior and new knowledge and skills. The literacy lessons are visually placed around the classroom so that routines are clear and predictable for students. They are also colour-coded for easy interpretation by both staff and students. This helps support students with learning difficulties to be more aware and responsible for their learning and develop their self-directed learning skills. The clear routines also help for the rotations to run in the most time-efficient manner. By offering literacy rotations in ability level, it also provides the members of the groups a common goal to achieve. This helps remove the competition between students from the room, as there is no comparison from other students. This helps to address the problem between the students who are extremely competitive. When planning for multi-age lessons, teachers must use the links between the levels of curriculum frameworks to plan a seamless curriculum. Teachers must plan learning as phases of learning rather than age or year level. Teachers can use authentic assessments that engage with students' diverse understandings and link to students' personal lives. Stone states that qualitative assessment documents the growth of each student and supports and guides appropriate instruction based on their needs. The literacy lesson plans all share the common curriculum thread where the students are working on identifying the difference between imaginative and informative texts planned at their own individual levels. The students are required to create their own imaginative text as their own authentic assessment, with specific language features included which aligns with their ability level. Teaching strategies to support multi-age classrooms. According to Stone, a multi-age classroom requires the teacher to consider children as individuals, each with his or her own continuum of learning. Effective multi-age teaching involves the use of a range of teaching strategies. These include whole class, small group, paired and independent learning. This learning can be teacher or student-led. Curriculum and teaching strategies need to be planned so that students can approach tasks according to their developmental level. By providing opportunities for students to work in different grouping, it allows teachers to cater for the learning needs of students with a range of abilities. It helps to develop language skills because of the larger difference in the learning community. It encourages cooperation rather than competition. It provides an environment for pro-social behaviours such as turn-taking and sharing. And it assures roles of mentors, facilitating and scaffolding each other's learning. Evidence of teaching strategies and lesson plans. The literacy lesson plans provide the students the opportunity to work in whole, small groups and individual settings. This allows students to support and collaborate with others as well as practice on their own to demonstrate what they can do. The Queensland Studies Authorities also says it sees the students being members of a community of learners where they are risk-taking, making errors and challenging their thinking. The lessons also include teacher-facilitated group work, so the teacher can assist them individually and jointly to construct meaning. These flexible groups offer students plenty of opportunity to interact with older and younger class members, allowing the students to be both the mentors and the pupils of the group. These flexible groups help to support the student who is in care, allowing him to be mentored and nurtured by the older students. Importance of high-quality resources. According to Little, most researchers agree that successful strategies for multigrade teaching depends on adequate supplies of learning materials to support individual and group-based learning. High-quality resources allows the teacher to spend time with some students whilst others work independently. Little also states that the availability of self-study resources must not be viewed by the teacher as a substitute for his or her teaching. Evidence of high-quality resources used in lesson plans. The lesson plans demonstrate the use of high-quality resources sourced especially to support the curriculum learning outcomes. To support the students' literacy learning, they have access to a wide range of texts including high-quality children's literature, factual texts, and multimodal texts. Students must also have the opportunity to engage with literacies that are reflective of their everyday lives. This is achieved in the lessons by linking resources to the farming environment of the school. The lessons include the use of technology with age-appropriate learning activities to link with students' personal interests and develop their learning. Incorporating technology also helps the students develop the skills of 21st century learners. ICT is a powerful tool in the classroom as it can ignite the imagination and bridge the global divide. The students also have access to a good supply of writing materials, computers with internet connection, and a wide variety of texts for reading. Outlined in this presentation is a necessary consideration of differentiation, teaching strategies and resources in planning for a multi-age classroom Prep to 3. The lesson plans have shown how they can be differentiated to cater for the needs of diverse learners and mixed age levels. The lesson plans also show the many benefits to teaching in a multi-age classroom, such as enabling students to work at their own pace and level, creating a caring learning environment, and developing students' social skills. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation.